next guest set an MLB rookie record with 52 home runs this season, and it was just announced last night he's a finalist for American League Rookie of the Year and MVP, and he's here on behalf of PlayStation. He's also the cover athlete of MLB The Show 18. We welcome Aaron Judge to the show. You really need to do more with your life, get a little more ambitious here, seriously. How cool is it to be on the cover?
Oh, that's quite an honor. You know, it's a special opportunity. Never thought, it's cool to be in a video game. Now I'm on the cover of it.
Right?
It's awesome.
It's awesome. But some more serious stuff. Last month, the Yankees decided to part ways with Joe Girardi. Brian Cashman said he couldn't connect with the players. What was your reaction to what Cashman said?
You know, it's a tough situation. You know, Joe was my first manager. You know, he had 10 great years with the Yankees, all winning seasons. You know, won the World Series in 2009. You know, took a team that was supposed to be rebuilding to the ALCS, one game away from the World Series. You know, so it's a tough situation. I got a lot of love and respect for Joe and, what he's done for not only me but the organization. And, but we moved on and we're excited to see who we got next.
How do you explain what happened to you guys? Because no one anticipated that you guys would have the success that you ended up having this year. In your estimation, what was the biggest reason it happened?
I think it all started in spring training. You know, we all had a meeting. You know, one of the first things they said that Joe and everyone talked about was like, hey, a lot of people are doubting us on the outside. But, if you look around this clubhouse, we got a lot of great, good veteran presence, and, a lot of young players that really step up for us this year. So, just go out there and just kind of block out the noise and play your game, and we'll be where we want to be at the end of the year.
Aaron, your maturity and attitude reminds some, including me, of Derek Jeter at a similar point in his career. And when Jeter passed Lou Gehrig on the all-time Yankees hits list, he didn't really want to talk about it, and his father eventually made him talk about it. The Yankees haven't had a slugger. New York hasn't had a slugger like you since Mickey Mantle. Not even Reggie Jackson or Darryl Strawberry ever hit 50 home runs in their careers, let alone in New York. Are you aware of that at all? Does anyone in your family or in your circle talk to you about what you're doing for the New York Yankees right now? Like, there was Ruthian and then that, and Mantle, and now you're hitting home runs like those guys. Are you aware of that?
It's pretty surreal, to be honest. When I'm with my family, we don't talk too much baseball, to be honest. It's just about how the family's doing, how everything's going with that. But this year was a fun ride. I can't thank my teammates enough for everything they've done for me, supporting me through the ups and downs. And I'm excited for 2018.
When you talk about
just
being
like
excited
Jeter, he doesn't want to talk exactly. That's exactly what Jeter would have said, 20 years ago. Sorry, Stephen A.
When you talk about being excited for 2018, now listen, both of us, myself and Max, the diehard Yankee fans, got to get on you about something here. The 52 home runs, the 284 at batting average. You are big time. I love the fact that you're a member of the New York Yankees. I do get nervous about the strikeout issue, though, from time to time. What are you going to be doing to address that?
Just making adjustments. Kind of building off what I did the past year. I'm going to reflect on, the good and the bad, and, just find some takeaways, find some keys, mechanical things maybe that I need to switch up, maybe approach-wise. And, that's the cool thing about being a work in progress. There's always, work to be done and always improving. And, I'm excited for the challenge. That's why I love playing this game. To kind of be honest, the failures kind of motivate me, because, having that failure, having something to improve on, that's what we love as athletes, so I'm excited for the challenge and, this opportunity of 2018.
Aaron, one of the reasons Yankees fans, like Stephen A. and me, really like you as a player is because you also run the bases and you throw to the right base and you got an arm and you play defense and do all those other things well. But what I've noticed about your career so far, minors and majors, is you kind of stink it out a little bit at first, then you make adjustments, and then you're like a house on fire. In fact, even in this season, you were amazing. And then all of a sudden you couldn't buy a hit, and then again you were a house on fire. You talked about making adjustments. How are you able to do that? Because everyone tries to make adjustments, and very few that I've seen are able to do it year over year as you have so far in your professional career. What do you attribute that ability?
Well, just understand that, like any sport, you're going to have failures, you're going to have bumps in the road. And the biggest thing for me with those adjustments was just kind of going back to the basics. I worked with the hitting coaches, worked with everybody about just kind of bringing me back to, what got me to this point. And just when you really work on the basics and just really, fine-tune those, everything kind of starts to kind of even out a little bit, But it's baseball. You're going to have those slumps, you're going to have those ups and downs, and it's just about staying even keel throughout the whole process.
Rookie of the Year
Aaron?
and MVP. What would it mean to win both?
Can't really describe it, to be honest. Just being even a finalist for both those awards is pretty amazing, pretty special to be named with everybody else in that category.
Aaron Altuve said that you're his pick for MVP. Who would your pick for MVP be?
My pick is going for Jose Altuve. What he's done for the city of Houston. The coolest thing about Jose, what I noticed throughout the year was how consistent he was. No matter the ups and downs, what was going on, I'd look in the box score and he was, 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs. He just was that consistent guy on defense for him as well. And probably the biggest thing is he helped his team win. They won a World Series. That's what it's all about when it really comes down to it, is how can you help your team win? And that's what Jose did throughout the whole year. And, the type of, his attitude he brought to the game, how much fun he's having with his teammates in the dugout, on the field with the opponent, man. That's what you love watching. I love playing against guys like that.
Aaron, great to have you with us. We are certainly rooting for you. And enjoy
Congratulations.
Bristol.
Thank you.